Hello guys, today we will be looking at the top 5 gaming developer companies in history. At number 1, Rockstar Games. Renowned for their open-world games that push the boundaries of interactive storytelling, Rockstar Games has created groundbreaking titles like the Grand Theft Auto series and Red Dead Redemption. They are known for their attention to detail, rich environments, and immersive gameplay experiences. The best games from Rockstar are Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto 4, Max Payne 3, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Bully. Let's start with depth on each detail for every game for Rockstar, starting with Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA 5 is highly regarded and widely considered a great game due to several factors that contribute to its appeal. Expansive open world, GTA 5 features a vast and detailed open world, set in the fictional city of Los Santos and its surrounding areas. The world is richly populated, offering a wide variety of activities, missions, and interactions. Players can freely explore the city, engage in side activities, and experience a living, breathing virtual environment. Engaging storyline, the game features a complex and well-crafted narrative that follows 3 distinct protagonists, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. Their intertwining stories provide different perspectives and experiences within the game's criminal underworld. The narrative is filled with memorable characters, plot twists, and cinematic moments that captivate players and keep them engaged. Immersive gameplay, GTA 5 offers a combination of exciting gameplay mechanics, including driving, shooting, heists, and various activities. The controls are responsive and intuitive, allowing players to seamlessly switch between characters and undertake a wide range of missions and challenges. The gameplay variety and freedom to approach objectives in different ways add to the overall immersion and enjoyment. Detailed world design, the world of GTA 5 is meticulously designed, capturing the essence of modern-day Los Angeles and its surrounding areas. The attention to detail, from the architecture and landmarks to the diverse neighborhoods and environments, contributes to the game's realism and believability. Multiplayer experience, the game features Grand Theft Auto Online, an online multiplayer component that allows players to interact and engage in various activities with others. The multiplayer mode provides additional longevity and replayability, offering an expansive online world where players can participate in heists, races, and other competitive and cooperative experiences. Technical achievements, GTA 5 showcases impressive technical achievements with stunning graphics, realistic physics, and attention to audio design. The level of detail and polish in the game's presentation contributes to its overall immersive and cinematic experience. Personally, I think GTA 5 is easily top 3 best Rockstar games of all time. Multiplayer is fun except for the broomsticks. Single player was awesome. Being able to switch from character to character was not only satisfying but funny. Seeing Trevor in the trash can was hilarious sometimes. Michael cussing out his son, Franklin and Lamar roasting each other. My favorite line was the EES haircut line that eventually turned into a famous meme on the internet. Overall 9 out of 10 for GTA 5.
What's up? Can a low come up in your crib?
Man, fuck you. I'll see you at work.
Oh, nigga, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, nigga. Maybe if you got rid of that old yee-yee-ass haircut you got, you get some bitches on your dick. Oh, better yet, maybe Tanisha will call your dog ass if she ever stop fucking with that brain surgeon, the lawyer she fucking with. Nigga.
What? Oh, motherfucker.
Ooh, honey. Next, Grand Theft Auto 4, GTA 4, is considered a great game by many players due to several key factors. Immersive storytelling, GTA 4 features a compelling and immersive narrative that follows the story of Niko Bellic, an immigrant from Eastern Europe. Niko's journey in Liberty City is filled with themes of betrayal, redemption, and the pursuit of the American dream. The game delves into Niko's past, his struggles, and his moral choices, creating a multi-layered and engaging character-driven story. Realistic and detailed world, the game's rendition of Liberty City is meticulously designed, capturing the essence of a fictionalized New York City. The city feels alive, with bustling streets, dynamic NPCs, and a detailed urban landscape. The attention to detail, from the architecture to the radio stations, contributes to the game's immersive and authentic atmosphere. Complex characters, the depth of Niko Bellic as a character is a significant aspect of GTA V's appeal. Niko is a morally complex protagonist with a troubled past. His journey in Liberty City explores his internal conflicts, his relationships with other characters, and the consequences of his actions. Nico's depth lies in his struggles with guilt, loyalty, and the pursuit of a better life. Realistic and grounded tone, GTA 4 took a more serious and realistic approach compared to some of the previous entries in the series. The game focused on themes of crime, social commentary, and the darker aspects of society. This grounded tone, coupled with its mature storytelling, added a sense of depth and realism that resonated with players. Engaging gameplay and mechanics, GTA 4 introduced several gameplay enhancements, such as improved shooting mechanics, a cover system, and a more robust physics engine. The gameplay offered a blend of action, driving, and open-world exploration that provided a satisfying and immersive experience. The depth of Niko Bellic lies in his personal struggles, his past experiences in the war-torn Balkans, and his quest for a better life in America. Niko's story explores themes of trauma, moral ambiguity, and the search for identity. Players witness his internal conflicts, dilemmas, and the impact of his choices on himself and those around him. Niko's complexity and depth as a character make him one of the standout protagonists in the Grand Theft Auto series. Personally, I think Niko Bellic is the most depressing GTA character ever, even over Mute Claude. Niko Bellic is like a tortured soul, wanting to believe Roman when he says it's the American dream to live and hurt and get all the money and women, but it is almost like Niko knew Roman was lying about the American dream that Roman was trying to sell to Niko. I love a good tragic character, but Niko seems depressed through the entire story and only on the hunt for those who betrayed him. Overall, 9.5 to 10. Overall, the combination of its immersive storytelling, realistic world, complex characters, and engaging gameplay mechanics has contributed to GTA IV's reputation as a great game.
War is where the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other. I was very...
Next up, Max Payne 3, Cinematic Presentation. Max Payne 3 excels in delivering a cinematic experience. It employs innovative techniques such as dynamic camera angles, stylish cutscenes, and a seamless blend between gameplay and storytelling. This approach creates a visually striking and immersive atmosphere reminiscent of film noir. Intense action and gunplay, the game is known for its intense and satisfying gunplay mechanics. Max Payne 3 introduced a cover system and enhanced shooting mechanics, allowing for precise aiming, bullet time mechanics, and impactful gunfights. The gameplay captures the essence of the series while adding new elements that make the combat feel visceral and exciting. Compelling storytelling, Max Payne 3 continues the dark and gritty narrative established in the previous games. It explores Max Payne's struggles with addiction, guilt, and his violent past. The game's writing and character development effectively portray Max as a complex and tormented protagonist, contributing to the game's emotionally engaging story. Detailed environments, the game features meticulously crafted environments, ranging from the streets of Brazil to opulent mansions and favelas. The attention to detail in the visuals, from the realistic textures to the atmospheric lighting, enhances the immersion and creates a believable world for players to explore. Soundtrack and audio design, Max Payne 3 boasts an exceptional soundtrack that complements the action and mood of the game. The music, composed by Health, captures the intense and melancholic atmosphere of Max's journey. Additionally, the game's sound design, including voice acting and sound effects, further immerses players in the gritty world of Max Payne. Sadly, its multiplayer was taken down, but it still had a great multiplayer such as Gang War. It had the greatest use in bullet time I have ever seen. Personally, I think this is one of Rockstar's underrated game. October 10th. Next up, Red Dead Redemption is an bygone era. Attention to detail. The level of detail in Red Dead Redemption is exceptional. Whether it's the realistic physics, the subtle animations, or the meticulous world design, the game exhibits a remarkable attention to detail that enhances the immersion and creates a sense of authenticity. I love John Marston as a complex character, just like Nico Bellic has a troubled past as a former member of the Van der Linde gang, led by Dutch van der Linde. He carries the weight of his actions and seeks redemption for his past crimes. His struggle to reconcile his violent past with his desire for a peaceful life adds depth and internal conflict to his character. He has a code of honor, and also family is his driving force for what he does and adds depth to the character. Overall, Red Dead Redemption's combination of an immersive open world, compelling storytelling, rich characters, engaging gameplay, authentic atmosphere, and attention to detail makes it a highly regarded and beloved game within the action-adventure genre. Its ability to create a memorable and emotionally resonant experience has solidified its place as a standout title in the gaming industry. Personally, I love this game, and when it came out in 2011, I immediately loved the game, and it was the first game I could not beat in 24 hours. Also, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, the zombies atmosphere was just perfect in my opinion. October 10th. Next up, Red Dead Redemption 2, compelling and emotional storytelling. The narrative of Red Dead Redemption 2 is a masterclass in storytelling. It serves as both a prequel and a standalone story, exploring the downfall of the Van der Linde gang and the journey of protagonist Arthur Morgan. The story delves into themes of loyalty, redemption, and the changing times of the Old West. It features a rich cast of characters, each with their own motivations and arcs, and the emotional depth of the story resonates with players. Complex and multifaceted characters, the game's characters are exceptionally well written and bring depth and authenticity to the narrative. Arthur Morgan, in particular, is a complex protagonist with a tragic past and a struggle to find his moral compass. The supporting cast is equally well developed, with unique personalities and their own compelling stories. The depth of the characters allows players to form deep connections and become emotionally invested in their fates. Unparalleled level of detail, Red Dead Redemption 2 sets a new standard for attention to detail in gaming. From the realistic physics and stunning visuals to the intricate animations and subtle environmental cues, every aspect of the game exudes a level of polish and craftsmanship rarely seen before. The level of detail enhances the immersion and makes the world feel incredibly authentic. Varied gameplay and freedom, the game offers a wide range of gameplay mechanics and activities. Players can engage in intense shootouts, engage in complex heists, hunt animals for survival, engage in side activities, interact with NPCs, and make moral choices that impact the story. The freedom to explore and tackle the game's challenges at their own pace further adds to the game's depth and replayability. Personally, I love Red Dead Redemption 2, it brings a lot to Red Dead Redemption the series, the attention to detail, the environmental detail and sound. The devs put a lot of passion, hard work and dedication to this game, and it shows massively. This game is also 9.5-10/10. Next up, Bully, engaging storyline. The game features a compelling storyline that follows the protagonist, Jimmy Hopkins, as he tries to survive and thrive in the school environment. It explores themes of friendship, loyalty, bullying, and the challenges of adolescence. The story is filled with humor, memorable characters, and unexpected twists, making it an enjoyable and immersive experience. Open world exploration. While the game's setting is confined to the school grounds, Bully still provides a sense of open world exploration. Players can freely roam the campus and nearby town, discovering hidden areas, participating in various activities, and interacting with a diverse cast of characters. The open-world nature adds depth and replayability to the game. Personally, I love this game. The school setting was unique. The way Jimmy interacts with people either to fight them or flirt with the nerd was fun. Doing science projects and avoiding teachers was a neat touch. Going out to the open world was a surprise as well. The game is fun for what it is. October 10th. At number 2, From Software. From Software is celebrated for their challenging and atmospheric action RPGs, notably the Souls series, Demon's Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Their games are recognized for their deep combat mechanics, intricate level design, and dark, atmospheric worlds. The best games from Software are Demon's Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Dark Souls 1 and 2, Elden Ring and Armored Core 4. I will not delve deep, but I will praise the studio. Personally, all of the games from Elden Ring to Dark Souls and Demon's Souls are the best 9 out of 10 games ever. I love the multiple endings, the hard bosses with varying difficulty, and the gritty atmosphere of the world that From Software has created. They are so great at it that some are copying the formula, such as Lies of P, which looks great by the way, inspires and changes the way games are being made. At number 3, Naughty Dog. Known for their exceptional storytelling and cinematic experiences, Naughty Dog has crafted critically acclaimed games like the Uncharted series and The Last of Us. Their attention to detail, character development, and engaging narratives have solidified their reputation as one of the top developers in the industry. The best games from Naughty Dog are Uncharted 4, Last of Part 1, and Part 2. Even though Part 2 is controversial, it was still a critical success, even though personally I did not like it, and Crash Bandicoot.
Please stop!
Next up, Last of Us, engaging and emotional narrative. The game's story takes place in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by infected creatures. It follows the journey of Joel, a hardened survivor, and Ellie, a young girl with a mysterious immunity. The narrative focuses on their relationship and the challenges they face as they traverse the dangerous landscape. The story is emotionally charged, exploring themes of loss, survival, love, and the lengths people are willing to go to protect those they care about. Character development. The Last of Us excels in character development, crafting complex and relatable characters. Joel and Ellie undergo significant growth and change throughout the game, shaped by their experiences, traumas, and interactions with other survivors. The depth of their characters is revealed through dialogue, actions, and intimate moments, fostering a deep connection with players. Intimate and personal storytelling. The game emphasizes intimate and personal storytelling, focusing on the characters' relationships and the impact of their actions. The quieter moments between characters allow for emotional depth and exploration of their motivations, fears, and vulnerabilities. The attention to detail in these interactions creates a sense of realism and invests players in the character's journey. Nonlinear structure and flashbacks. The Last of Us utilizes a nonlinear storytelling structure, incorporating flashbacks to provide backstory and context. These flashbacks reveal crucial information about the characters' pasts, shedding light on their motivations and shaping their present circumstances. The use of flashbacks adds depth and complexity to the narrative, allowing players to understand the characters' motivations and personal histories. Ethical dilemmas and moral ambiguity. The Last of Us presents players with difficult ethical dilemmas and explores moral ambiguity. The game forces players to make tough decisions that challenge their sense of right and wrong, blurring the lines between heroes and villains. This exploration of moral gray areas adds depth to the narrative and encourages players to consider the consequences of their choices. Themes of humanity and hope. The Last of Us delves into themes of humanity, compassion, and hope in the face of despair. The game explores the lengths people will go to survive, the bonds they form, and the impact of their actions on others. Despite the bleak setting, the story contains moments of resilience and glimpses of hope, highlighting the enduring spirit of humanity. Personally, I won't bother with a deep analysis on Last of Us Part 2 because there are just so many things that I do not like personally about the game, especially Abby. Her character and presence makes sense, but trying to understand her story and the story structure around Joel's death and Ellie's depression and not killing Abby just did not sit right with me personally. It was out of Joel's character to not be suspicious of Abby's friends. The lesson was painful, but was it necessary for the story? A question I will leave for the viewers. Guys, my opinion is subjective. If you like the game, please do not let this influence you. I just do not like what happened to the story in general and the ending. Thank you. Next up, Uncharted 4 engaging storytelling. The game features a captivating and well-crafted narrative that concludes Nathan Drake's story arc. It combines action, adventure, and exploration with a deep focus on character development and emotional storytelling. The story takes players on a thrilling journey, filled with twists, turns, and personal stakes. Memorable characters. Uncharted 4 showcases a cast of well-written and memorable characters. Nathan Drake, Elena Fisher, and Victor Sullivan are beloved characters who have been developed over the course of the series. Their interactions, dynamics, and growth contribute to the game's engaging narrative. Spectacular visuals and environments. Uncharted 4 boasts stunning visuals and beautifully rendered environments. From lush jungles to exotic locations, the game's attention to detail immerses players in visually breathtaking settings. The graphics enhance the sense of adventure and exploration. Immersive gameplay. The gameplay in Uncharted 4 combines exploration, platforming, puzzle solving, and intense action sequences. The controls are responsive, allowing for seamless navigation through the game's environments and satisfying combat encounters. The gameplay offers a mix of strategic choices, thrilling set pieces, and moments of quiet exploration. Attention to detail. Naughty Dog, the developer of Uncharted 4, is known for its attention to detail. From small environmental interactions to the nuanced animations of characters, the game is filled with subtle touches that enhance the immersion and make the world feel alive. Emotional depth. Uncharted 4 delves into deeper emotional themes, exploring the complexities of Drake's character, his motivations, and his relationships. The game delves into themes of loyalty, sacrifice, and the consequences of one's actions. It offers a more mature and introspective look at Drake's journey, adding emotional depth to the narrative. Multiplayer and replayability. Uncharted 4 features a robust multiplayer mode that extends the game's longevity. It offers competitive multiplayer matches and cooperative gameplay experiences, adding replayability and opportunities for players to continue engaging with the game beyond a single-player campaign. Personally, I love Uncharted 4 between the set pieces, Nathan Drake getting his happy ending with his wife and daughter. The origin story with his brother was also very good. The series as a whole was an experience that I hope some people can relate to as well. September 10th. These aspects, among others, contribute to Uncharted 4's greatness. The combination of engaging storytelling, memorable characters, spectacular visuals, immersive gameplay, attention to detail, emotional depth, and replayability make it a standout entry in the Uncharted series and a beloved game among players. At number 4, Respawn Entertainment is widely regarded as a good gaming company. They have a strong reputation for developing high-quality games with engaging gameplay, innovative mechanics, and compelling narratives. Some of their notable titles include the Titanfall series, Apex Legends, and Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order. Respawn Entertainment was founded by former key members of Infinity Ward, the studio behind the popular Call of Duty franchise. Their experience and expertise in the first-person shooter genre are evident in the critically acclaimed Titanfall series, known for its fast-paced gameplay, unique parkour mechanics, and giant mechs. The best games from Respawn Entertainment are Titanfall 1 and 2, Apex Legends, Jedi Fallen Order, and Jedi Survivor. Next up, Jedi Fallen Order has captivating storytelling. The game presents a compelling and well-crafted story set in the Star Wars universe. Players follow the journey of Cal Kestis, a young Jedi Padawan, as he navigates a post-Order 66 galaxy. The narrative explores themes of redemption, identity, and the struggle between the light and dark sides of the Force. Engaging gameplay, Jedi Fallen Order combines fluid lightsaber combat, Force abilities, platforming, and puzzle solving. The combat system is skill-based, requiring timing, strategy, and mastery of different abilities. Players can customize Cal's abilities and lightsaber, creating a sense of progression and personalization. Metroidvania exploration. The game incorporates Metroidvania-style exploration, encouraging players to revisit areas with new abilities to uncover hidden secrets, shortcuts, and upgrades. The interconnected world design rewards exploration and provides a sense of discovery and immersion. Authentic Star Wars experience, Jedi Fallen Order captures the essence of the Star Wars universe. From the iconic locations to the recognizable sound design and music, the game immerses players in the beloved sci-fi franchise. The attention to detail and faithfulness to Star Wars lore create an authentic experience for fans. Strong characterization. The game features well-developed characters that players can connect with and root for. Cal Kestis, as the protagonist, undergoes growth and transformation throughout the story. The supporting cast, including BD1 and Grease, adds depth, humor, and emotional moments to the narrative. Beautiful visuals and sound design. Jedi Fallen Order boasts impressive visuals, bringing various Star Wars planets, creatures, and characters to life. The game's environments are detailed and visually stunning, contributing to the immersive experience. The sound design, including lightsaber effects and iconic Star Wars music, enhances the atmosphere and sense of authenticity. Puzzles and challenges. The game incorporates puzzles and environmental challenges that require problem-solving and critical thinking. These elements add variety to the gameplay, break up combat encounters, and provide a sense of intellectual engagement. Replayability. Jedi Fallen Order offers replayability through different difficulty levels, New Game Plus, and the desire to uncover all the game's secrets and collectibles. The satisfaction of mastering combat techniques and exploring every nook and cranny of the world incentivizes players to revisit the game. Personally, I love Jedi Fallen Order and think the side characters are done very well. Cere Juanda, a former Jedi Knight trying to right the wrongs of the past, and it was interesting to learn her story from her perspective and how she failed one her Padawans that eventually becomes a second sister. Grease was always the comic relief character, and it was nice to see the captain of the ship be so personality-like and growth in each character. They were very likable. Cal Kestis is a very well-written character. His flaws, trauma, and faces his past internal conflicts. His connection with BD1 was great, and growth throughout the game is an amazing journey with the crew. The combination of an engaging storyline, satisfying gameplay mechanics, authentic Star Wars experience, strong characterization, and attention to detail contributes to the overall greatness of Jedi Fallen Order. It successfully captures the spirit of the Star Wars franchise and delivers an enjoyable and immersive gaming experience for both Star Wars fans and gamers alike. Next up, Jedi Survivor did everything about Jedi Fallen Order but improved and better, especially when it comes to gameplay. Gameplay, you get 5 stances which are single-balanced and reliable in all situations. Double-bladed mobile, excellent at deflecting and when outnumbered. Crossguard, highest damage, but slowest attacks. Blaster, longest range attacks, but low damage. You can equip 2 stances and change them at any time. Graphics and attention to detail look beautiful. Story and villains. The villains are much more personal than the Jedi Fallen Order, but not by much. Bode was the most interesting personal character. Throughout half the game, he was an ally, although it was slightly obvious with the cliché nice guy who wants to help. As the story goes on, we see Bode change, especially when Cal mentions about bringing the hidden path. Bode knows how powerful the Empire is and does not like it and starts plotting against Cal since he wants to bring the hidden path to Tanalorr. Bode, the Jedi survivor, held his own against Merrin and Cal until Cal unleashed his dark side and finally put Bode to sleep. Dagon Gera was also a great villain other than Darth Vader being his usual self beating Cere. Great send-off for Cere, by the way. Dagon Gera felt robbed by the Republic that would not fight for his newly found planet. His motivation to be on that planet is very well done. How Cal fights him is through his master using the same delusion Jedi trick he used on Bode and Cal. They being fooled that his arm had grown was very clever. New exploration and planets was fun, the romance with Marin, the cameos such as Bounty Hunter Boba Fett was fun. The plants, the card games, everything was just very well neatly done. They are all survivors but had a hard journey and dealt with it in their own way. Personally, this game took the mantle of the best Star Wars game from Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed was 9/10 but Jedi Survivor was September 5th 10. Enjoy both. Let me know your ranking of Star Wars games in the comment section below. Overall it is one of the best Star Wars games of all time and I definitely recommend it. Too bad the launch of PC port was bad but the console was just fine. It has greatly improved gameplay from Jedi Fallen Order, great storytelling and villains, great Star Wars experience and attention to detail. You can tell the developers put their all into the game. Next up, Titanfall 1 and 2, Innovative Gameplay Mechanics. The Titanfall series introduced innovative gameplay mechanics that blended fast-paced first-person shooter action with giant mech combat. The ability to seamlessly transition between on-foot pilot combat and piloting massive titans added a unique and exhilarating dimension to the gameplay. The wall running and parkour mechanics also offered a new level of mobility and verticality, setting it apart from other shooters. Engaging single-player campaign. Titanfall 2's single-player campaign is highly praised for its well-crafted narrative, memorable characters, and inventive level design. The story explores the bond between a pilot and his Titan, delivering emotional moments and surprising twists. The campaign showcases a perfect blend of fast-paced action, platforming challenges, and compelling storytelling. Robust multiplayer experience. Both Titanfall games feature highly polished and immersive multiplayer experiences. The multiplayer modes introduced large-scale battles with the inclusion of AI-controlled soldiers, creating a sense of epic warfare. The synergy between pilot and Titan gameplay, combined with the fast movement mechanics, offered intense and satisfying multiplayer matches. Fluid and responsive controls. The game's controls are praised for their fluidity and responsiveness, allowing players to seamlessly transition between parkour movement, gunplay, and piloting Titans. The tight controls enhance the overall gameplay experience, making it feel intuitive and satisfying to maneuver both as a pilot and a Titan. Attention to detail and world building. The Titanfall series showcases exceptional attention to detail in its world building and visual design. From the detailed environments and futuristic settings to the distinct visual styles of the factions and Titans, the games create an immersive and visually stunning world. The sound design and music further enhance the atmosphere and add to the overall polish of the games. Well-balanced and skill-based gameplay. The Titanfall games are known for their well-balanced gameplay that rewards skill and strategy. The combination of pilot mobility, Titan combat, and loadout customization allows for a variety of playstyles and tactics. Skillful movement and precise gunplay are essential, creating a high skill ceiling that keeps players engaged and motivated to improve. Positive reception and legacy. Titanfall 1 and 2 received critical acclaim upon release and have maintained a dedicated fan base. The games are celebrated for their innovation, solid gameplay mechanics, engaging narratives, and memorable multiplayer experiences. Their legacy is evident in the impact they had on the shooter genre, inspiring other developers and influencing subsequent games. Personally, I love Titanfall 1 and 2, the fast-paced gameplay, the giant mechanisms. It is like Call of Duty if Call of Duty was a little more creative at times. This game is an 8 out of 10 for me. Let me know what you guys think. Overall, Titanfall 1 and 2 are considered masterpieces due to their innovative gameplay mechanics, engaging single-player campaigns, robust multiplayer experiences, fluid controls, attention to detail, balanced gameplay, and positive reception from players and critics alike. The combination of these elements creates an exceptional and memorable gaming experience that sets the series apart. At number 5, BioWare has a long-standing reputation as a respected gaming company with a history of creating memorable and influential games. They have produced several highly regarded titles known for their deep narratives, complex characters, and immersive worlds. BioWare's portfolio includes iconic franchises such as Mass Effect, Dragon Age, and Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. These games have garnered a dedicated fanbase and have been praised for their storytelling, player choice, and rich gameplay experiences. However, it is worth noting that BioWare has faced some challenges and criticism in recent years. The release of games like Mass Effect, Andromeda and Anthem received mixed reviews and faced technical issues, which led to some disappointment among fans and critics. The best games from BioWare are Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amn, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Origins, Baldur's Gate, Dragon Age, Inquisition. I won't get into details, but they are releasing some of the greatest games of all time. Each best game is at least a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Chris got this on lock. Let me know if you want a top 10 gaming list or anything down in the comments below. Thank you, I appreciate you all. Like, comment and subscribe.